this is a great segue into how do you get onto a board. Don't start looking for the paid roles, right? The paid roles, there aren't that many of them. They are highly competitive. And if someone has no relevant experience or practice, put yourself in the board's shoes and say, I can get someone who's been on boards for 10 years, or I can get someone who's never been on a board. Give me a reason, give me a good reason. It might be possible to give me a good enough reason, but most of the time, if I'm a betting man, I'm not going to bet on the person with zero experience. So go for the not-for-profits, go for the volunteer unpaid roles. I know it seems like I'm already saying in advance, you can't get that dream. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the path to the dream. It's like anyone today who comes to me saying, I want to get started in tech. And I say, okay, this is literal advice I've handed out in the last week. Your first job is not going to be a good job. Right? Even your first two jobs are not going to be good jobs, because probably the first two jobs in anything are not going to be good jobs. You don't join a fashion brand as creative director. You work your way up as the intern, bringing lots of coffees and donuts to people. And you do very unsatisfying work for a long time while you build your skills, while you build your political capital, your networking, your contacts, all of these things. And board roles are no different at all. Right? And I've already talked about how I did a lot of volunteer work before I even had a chance of getting a paid role. And to be clear, I want to say up front, the money I get for IPSI, it is a matter of record. It's on the website. It's in the annual reports. It's not a lot of money. It's not something I'm ever going to quit a day job for. And frankly, I'm not doing it for the money. I love that I am getting money for it simply because this is like the product management distinction between 0 to 1. There is no gap larger than the gap 0 to 1.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care if they just paid me £1 a year. That's not zero, and that's what matters. And I've similarly done speaking engagements for conferences where I say, I want you to pay me £1. It doesn't have to be anything more, but I want to be able to say I've had paid speaking engagements.